Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. It's the first game in the month of June between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Rick Owen will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts.
So Richard Gamer 997 here really tonight. Well. We're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. He should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now batting, Rich Primetime. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about it, baby. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Implodes.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to 3rd. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So next to the plate for Texas, Paul DeJong. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Mazara on second. Primetime is over at first with 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and 3rd with 2 outs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime.
Put up 11 runs.
First pitch
Put up
on its
9
way.
as well.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Hit hard down the line. Gloves it, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Cyrus House. Here it comes, 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Primetime is under it, makes the catch,
We
and
never
that'll
started
retire
stream
the
and
side.
actually win the first game we
So
played.
they do
It's
strike.
crazy. So I want all for this team.
Back now with the big A.
This game just terrible.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head. You go, wow, you hit the ball all of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jankowski racing back at the track, the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, usually the people that comes up behind me, they suck ass, so they probably gonna strike out. It's gonna be end the game. We're gonna lose by 1.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-12, the final score in this one. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyler Skaggs claims the win out of the pen. Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the Marshall Loomis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap. We'll see how he does in this one here today.
Against.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Jenkins ranges to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Settling in now, Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's tailor-made to short.
Damn it.
4,
Into a double
3
play.
on a nice dig at first, and the inning is
Welcome to the
over.
stream. Oh, for
Digging
2.
in to try it again. Rich
Now they tied up
Primetime.
the game 2 apiece.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh,
Locked him up.
bitch.
Hampton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
He's swinging at bad pitches.
Striding in to start the 9th, Rich Primetime, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just early. Really?
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
Primetime not happy about that.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run finish, 4-3.
Oh, we stopped that pitcher
tally
from getting
today.
his
The
100 career
Rangers
win, which is good. And we fucking didn't get a hit at all. It's 5-4. ERA 5.5. Guy's got a better ERA, but he still sucks. He's 3-6.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the... Into the box now, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look. Let it go.
Now in the box, Rich Primetime comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
His happy zone.
And he fouls this one off.
Ooh, he's got some heaters.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
A nasty ass breaking ball right there.
To record the second out. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Popped it up.
In foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Robbie Ingebrigtsen. He singled his last time up.
Robbie Ingebrigtsen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice double play.
Blue Jays win. Finish in this evening's game. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andres Salazar with his 4th win this season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Blake Snell is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Texas Rangers. Alton
There's just something
DeVoe
about Blue
gets the
Jays
ball for
Stadium.
the
I
Blue
can't
Jays
fucking
in this
stand
one.
that stadium. I hate
And
it.
Plesac, what do you got?
I don't know, I guess I hate
Hey, man,
all
we're going to
dome
look at a guy
stadiums.
that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip
Nothing like a
over
natural
1.50.
outdoor
Lots of base
wind
runners,
blowing in
lots
your
of
ear
hits,
stadium,
and lots of
man.
walks. And
Nothing
that
beats
doesn't
that
add
shit.
up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in
Canadians
this
a
one
bunch
here
of
today.
girls. That's why they build a dome.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3 games set.
Really?
Or
I'm
4
early
games set,
on
you
that
take the
chance.
first
Good
one
swing?
and
How
put
the
that
fuck
other
did I
team
miss
on
if it
their
was a
heels.
good swing?
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Is hit very well to right.
Throw that
This
fucking
one's
breaking ball
hammered, and it's
again.
going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Go to the well one too many times without
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in, Rich. Prime time. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap him.
Dumbass.
In now, Sherwood, Pena, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Elias Fox. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Elias Fox.
Ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Up next for the Rangers, Rich. Prime time. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Mazara leads off second with nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now, and they're runners at the corners now. The 0-2 delivery. Line to the right side, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now to the plate, Ben Gamel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Perez. 2 gone.
What the fuck? Go back. What are you doing?
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on. Next to bat for
go back.
Toronto.
When you get that close to the fucking bag, you let go of the stick and he slides in.
Victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now attempt here. Prime time takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Rich Prime time will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He's burning. He's on fire.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Prime time is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Prime time. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
They never hold on to the fucking lead, man.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure. We are north of the border. At the plate, Rich Prime time, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby knock.
Into the box now, Paul DeJong. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The whole team is trash.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Because it's over prime time. He's the star. But the pitching is trash. The rest of the
hit out towards second.
Trash.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Rich Primetime. And he's the reigning American League Player of the month.
Yeah, we know. You can stop saying that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, Lee Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lee Kelly.
0-2. Here it comes. Ground is short. This could be 2. DeJong fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Marco Hernandez. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Rich Primetime. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot on his horse, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Just missed it.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive.
Yeah, that one I didn't miss, though.
And
didn't miss that one.
For a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
So coming to the plate, Chris Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners. Hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Bunting.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dominique Cortez notches his 3rd win of the year, so that'll just about do it.
Oakland. Go into some Oakland.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Yeah, base stealing sucks. Doesn't increase your speed or anything, so you're just wasting your fucking time trying to do it. Ricky is on chill. Mazzara is on chill. Mike is on chill.
MLB The Show has baseball from Paul Jefferson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do...
Actually, he had one good game and all bad games. So no one good game, one bad game
that
shit.
ERA will start creeping back down.
He had one good game and the rest of them been bad.
A lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Prime time is there. 2 down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Addison Russell play. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyna will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. On to the 2nd inning now. From striding in for Oakland, Dan Kroger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kroger.
1-1-1. On the ground to first. Prime time.
Yeah, Jefferson, you can stay on the fucking mound. Your guy's probably gonna get beat. Look, give you the ball.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Rich Primetime. He flew out at his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up, Kroger in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Oh no, has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate, Lewis Jean comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lewis Jean.
He's on the ground over to first. Primetime scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the designated hitter, Paul George. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one.
Damn,
It was a
this
ground
dude's
out
about to
victim
get pulled
last
out
time.
the game. His energy sucks.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready for another
Come on,
shot
Mazara.
now.
I know your ass is on
1 for
ice,
2
but
in the ball game thus
you
far.
need to warm
Reyes
up.
at third, Primetime at second with
Oh,
2
they're
gone.
gonna walk. Bitch, it was 3-0 already. It was gonna walk him anyway, but they walk him anyway.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another
Yeah,
pitch,
it was
as they'll
gonna
just go
walk
ahead
him
and
anyway.
put him aboard here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too
Why?
dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy
Oh,
in the
yeah.
lineup.
The young,
Ready for another chance?
Yeah.
DeYoung. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dan Kroger.
Dan Kroger. 2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-2 the final score tonight. Oakland wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Benny Asuncion gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Benito Mendez earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.
5-2.
It's time now for baseball. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he can shut any team down.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 32 now for the season. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box, Tom Reyna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rowley aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. DeYoung gathers it in. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Now at the plate, Richie Garcia hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. The 1-1 home. To defers right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here. Ready to take his hacks again. Rich Primetime, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled away.
2 more runs. Snell gave her 2 more runs.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he fouls this one off.
Go, go,
Hit
go,
hard
go,
to third. Garcia is there, and there's out number 2. Striding in, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. So far this year against Southpaws, Primetime is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what...
Now that doesn't matter.
Digging in, Addison Russell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Addison
Foul ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around. Striding into the box, Rich Primetime. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet up there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Smoked on the ground left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-6 game.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder.
You know, I know that. Yeah, he's probably going to strike out as well. So, when you're beating up by 1, doesn't mean shit. It's only the 6th.
Hang on. Out to second. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Ready now, Rich Primetime. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
What, am I early on that slider? Because I swear I'm late. Oh, okay.
Rounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
He scooped it up with the quick range.
It's always
Actually,
nice to
held
give your
on and
fans
won that game.
something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Texas wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
They had somebody that actually held on to the fucking lead.
4th game out of the bullpen this year. Matthew Sharp retired the side to hammer down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
What's up, Dimitri? Yeah, I don't know if I got plus or not. That's something. I think I do. I'm not sure.
Nowhere. They left 11 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. David Paulino starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Digging in, Rich Primetime. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
What's up, H24? Welcome to the stream.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The slider is nowhere close.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Oh, mother of God. How the hell did they pop that shit up?
Now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So striding forward now, Dustin Fowler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Down the first base line. Primetime fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one.
Put some ass in those seats, man. Nobody wants to come watch the fucking Rangers play because they suck.
Digging in now, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Wow. That's some bullshit.
The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Gamble leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder.
I'm just going to go to second and
hands
stand there
inside the
because I
baseball
don't have
and
enough
rip the
speed to
base
go
hit
to
up the
third.
middle.
Or I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to fucking stand there.
Make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good up. Standing in, Matt Olson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Shot down the first base line. Primetime is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate, Rich Primetime, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Rich Primetime.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted down the line in left.
Ah, you shit.
Gene is over now, and he puts this one away
That
in
ball
foul
didn't even have the
territory, and there are
decency to
2
go
men
in the
out.
stands.
Ready once again, Addison Russell, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 1-2. Now, attempt here. Oh, and he has some
what the
trouble with
fuck? Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some straight bullshit, man. How the fuck did I miss that ball? How would I not pick that fucking ball up?
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field.
Can't throw that shit in the corner.
Back, still going back.
You guys don't learn. Don't throw it in the corner.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 33 on the year. And the Rangers are back within a couple. It's now a 4-2 game.
Mazara looks so terrible. Poor guy.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching. He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score today. The Athletics came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Austin Bryce earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
Oh, shit.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
It's not about the trade? Come on, if it ain't about the trade, I don't want to hear shit from you.
A player receives an update from his representative.
Yeah, you know. I have 3 more years on the contract with the Rangers, but man, I just can't spend 3 more years on this team. They just fucking suck. We're at the bottom, 27-42. Team is god awful bad.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dominique
And the Yanks are in town, so we should have more people than normal, because you know wherever the Yankees go, usually sell out. So Yankees are earning us some money.
Over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the
ground.
Watch
your legs,
and
buddy.
Through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's getting
walks. He's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
DeYoung, he sucks his ass
Standing in, Paul DeYoung, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
He looked back at me. I don't know what he was looking back for because he was nowhere close to touching me or whatever.
Here's Rougned Odor now. A couple of hits for him in 4
Come on,
trips to the plate last night.
Let's go. Odor is hot when he wants to be.
And that gets him on the mound.
Ooh, right in the pitcher's rib cage.
And not in time as the run scores.
He should be out there crying. He should be seeing stars and birds and shit, and motherfucker hit him in the gut.
So stepping in, Rich, prime time, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
I want him to put that in the game next year. If a pitcher get hit by a fucking comebacker, he should be down there crying.
The at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course, but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
And everything. Number 1.
Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He drew a base on balls his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Espinosa is there. And the inning is over. Next for New York, Alan Cordova. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, to first. Prime time is right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
Why? Because he has 1 home runs and 7 RBIs, really.
Now batting, Rich, prime time. He singled his last time up.
Rich, prime time.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Got a way to square it up.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight. That's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be
breaking ball. You see that breaking ball coming in.
The big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nomar Mazara.
The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Hilliard is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left.
Go back. Pop that shit up.
Hilliard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rougned Odor, and their runners at the corners now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. At the plate, Brad Richards comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brad Richards.
Here's a high pop-up. Castro is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go. Stepping up now, Rich, prime time. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Prime time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4.
Play closer to the middle this time. It's like, oh, this motherfucker's been hitting the ball up the middle too much.
He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands.
Ooh,
you almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Let's see if we go again with the slider down.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, got jammed.
Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 tonight. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first.
I have to use the bathroom. We'll be right back.
Andrew Jameson earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Freddie Brannon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight it's Paul Jefferson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers.
No decision the last time because his record is still 1-4. You know that. I don't know how he gets away with it because he be blowing the fuck out of the games, and then the relievers will come in and they get the loss.
It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
I'd be surprised if he hasn't given up runs already.
Oh, he didn't. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. High in the air out to center field. Espinosa has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leading off the inning, Wayne Woodward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Woodward.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft.
Digging in to try it again. Rich, prime time, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. Knee high. He barehands it. Touche, sir. Into the box now, Isaiah Fizzler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The second, this could be two. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the... Now in the box, Rich, prime time. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, prime time has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Texas. They lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Isaiah Fizzler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On
second double play. Isaiah didn't hit it.
As their woes continue, the inning is now at the plate. Rich, prime time, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game
know.
So
you don't
far.
have to point
He's
it
such
out.
a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line towards center field. Espinosa will get there, and he puts it away.
No luck in that power swing. So much for that.
Stepping
in, by now
Brad
they would fix
Richards,
the power swing
runner in
issues.
scoring position with 2 gone.
I don't even know why I keep hoping that they fix anything in this fucking game.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Texas Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Leclerc claims the win out of the pen, his first. It's time now for... Blake Snell will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1.
Right, that ERA showed you that?
Ratio.
Yeah,
and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So digging in now, Rich, prime time, first at bat for him as he enters
third
in the American League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And, Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend.
They need
without
to take
question.
the broom.
Maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Foreman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Uh-oh.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hilliard ranging back.
Still
ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
We need to write letters, tell these guys at San Diego Studios next year not to put themselves in the fucking game anymore.
Well, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
In now, Rich Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch on its way. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Keep giving up runs.
Oh, and there's
No
a
doubt,
drive to
bitch.
deep left center.
That's
You
a
can
mistake.
pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
You know, solo home run don't win games. They're still up by 2 runs.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rich
my bad. They're up by
already
3
2 for
runs.
2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as
Come on,
possible.
Foreman.
And if 2-out knocks are
Another
the
home
answer,
run.
then so be it.
Another 2-run home run. We good right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a high pop-up.
Well, that's not that
Richards has got it, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Aiken offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Aaron Foreman, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hilliard racing back at the track. Gone! A 2-run shot
Foreman.
gives them the lead.
Foreman's coming through, buddy. That's his second home run of the game.
A 2-run blast.
Get rid of the Young. Get rid of Zara. Get rid of all of those motherfuckers.
8-7 lead in this seesaw game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
So striding in, Rich Primetime, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Time, hurry up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Oh, mother, you bitch, you cocksucker. The fuck? I'm gonna pop that shit up.
Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Rangers leave a pair. They hold on to their slim 8. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Rich Primetime. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. One out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and
no doubt, bitch. Throw that shit up in the corner. You know better. Well, if no one told you, now you know.
Way into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they cut this deficit down to 4.
Still getting their asses wiped. Yankees put up that crooked number, that evil number, and they make white people look so bad in this game. Why do they do that?
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th.
See, some of the home run celebration is okay, but that Carlton dance or, you know, whatever that dance is, it just makes
the Yanks get the win despite
not being racist or anything, but it does. And I know white people can dance because I know a lot of white people. I'm friends with them. But some of the shit that they put in these games is like, really? Did they really fucking do that?
ShowNation.com.
What are they saying about us? How shitty we are? Yeah, we keep coming up short. That's nothing new. That's old news. These motherfuckers don't want to trade me. I want to be traded. Even if $2 hooker fucking perform better than the fucking Rangers do.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Which of these two will prevail?
Tampa Bay's just a
next
little
on the
bit
show.
better than us. They're just as shitty as we are.
Fred Levine gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys
run. Damn, I'm
like
slow.
They want to win a ball game.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense.
I know they're having a sale on BC. I'm gonna have to go get some and get some good shoes. But they're not paying a crazy price for no damn shoes.
Don't get it twisted.
Be having shoes on there for 350,000 stubs. This is ridiculous.
Up next for the Rays, DeMauro Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get things started.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hit it right to the fucking shortstop. That's why I hate fucking domes, man. There's no air flowing through it, so the ball just goes directly to where the fuck you hit it.
Now to the plate, Rich Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way.
That's a good shot. That should be a home run.
Phipps looks up.
It's gone, bitch.
Gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, Dero, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Rich Primetime will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings.
You know, you don't know if it's a night game or if it's a day game. Can't wear your fucking shades because even if it was a day game, you're playing inside. It's just no fun playing in the dome. Oh, come on. Don't walk me.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt
the thing about it that, you know, the way that I'm playing,
so
teams will be jumping all over. But yeah, the contract is kind of hefty.
2 tries for him so far. Reyes,
the contract is hefty. It's 6 years for $67 million. So I don't know if anybody want to pay off the remaining balance of that shit to get my contract. They're probably not going to. Going to be stuck in Texas for the next 3 fucking years.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter.
Need to bring Foreman back, yo. I don't know if he's a bench player or whatever he is, but he does better than these assholes. All they do is get out.
Swinging a soft liner.
Ooh,
and that's through into right field for a base hit.
That big head is, oh, he made it.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to
come on, Gamble. 0 for 3.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Guy should be in the fucking minor leagues.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Don't know why he's running that.
Plate, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
Oh,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Stand these assholes.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Side-on pitching is just
in time, and the side is retired.
It's the pits.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
Ended
up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup...
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Roll, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Early on that changeup.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Gapper.
He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 0-1, here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Encarnacion is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
I hate that shit. You fucking press the stick for him to go back.
Into the box
if
now,
you let go of the
Mariano
fucking stick, he runs back to fucking third.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second. He's right there. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this striding in once again, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, just missed that shit.
Mazara gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Oh, dirty changeup.
Here it comes on 0-2, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
Come on. Right to the
second for
shortstop,
one.
man.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Rich. Prime time. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ildemaro Vargas. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now that's popped up. Prime time, shading to his right, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Rich. Prime time. He singled his last time.
The funny thing is, I'm always talking shit about teams that play in the dome. I'm just hoping that I don't get traded to one of them. I'd be really shit out of luck.
Fouled away. Ayala is over to take a look. Mazara leads off first with 1 away. Tap down the line. Dig. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Rich. Prime time, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great... Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success?
Time for baseball under the... Now at the plate, Rich. Prime time. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off.
How the fuck am I early on that curveball?
They begin play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able.
A swing.
Here we go. As a gapper.
And trouble it is.
It's a gapper.
For extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Everybody else that comes
now
up
at the plate, Paul DeJong, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
0-2. That means he's going to strike out.
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Prime time, the runner at second with one away.
In a hot pile of bad guano.
This one's flared out toward left.
Go back.
Valadares into shallow left.
Wow, he ran that shit down.
And makes the play for the second out of the inning.
He got some speed on him.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rougned Odor, runner in scoring position with two gone. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And the runner's breaking for third. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Phipps is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Yeah, you gotta have power to hit fucking home runs in the dome.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
No
Rich
airflow. There's nothing to help
in
you.
Here after doubling home
ball,
two in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Early.
And nearly a three-run shot.
If I waited any fucking longer, it'd be a strike.
The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two and two count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
Yep.
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and he pops him
mother,
up
you
on
mother.
the infield, and the infield
How the
fly rule
fuck?
will be in effect here.
Oh, it's such bullshit.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He doubled earlier
All
in
that
the
work
game.
just to
1 for
fucking hit a
2 to
pop-up
this
ball.
point. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
99 hits.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong.
That's 9. It's good. 99 is good, I guess, but I'm pretty sure I probably missed a lot more than I hit.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games.
Really, DeJong he didn't strike out in the last game? I saw he struck out in the last fucking
game. You just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Phipps on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
All these guys got power arms on them. Nobody out in the outfield.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Will have to be digging in once again. J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-2. Weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready for another chance. Paul DeYoung. The 0-2 delivery. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in, Rich. Prime time. He singled his last time up.
Rich, prime time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Ball and a strike.
There they change
up. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Here's a high pop-up.
You man. Wow.
Davis is there, and the side is retired.
Should be a fucking home run instead of a pop-up. You fucking bullshit.
Into the box, Adolfo Valladares, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground at first, can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Texas came through late, taking the lead.
Francisco Pena. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And what's tomorrow? Sunday? Oh, yeah. Won't be streaming tomorrow. There's football. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Tuesday with another stream. Peace.